Welcome back to the channel, guys, and of course a very happy new year and welcome to 2025. But of course, starting it off, we are coming to one of the most unexpected coincidences, or whatever the hell you want to call it, because a Renault Kwid and the Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR Strassen version do in fact share one of the most unexpected and one of the most mind-boggling resemblances. And of course, these two are pretty much the most opposites of the car spectrum that you could get. Once a complete proper fuel-efficient commuter car, meanwhile the other end completely consists of one of the most brutal race cars to be made across the entirety of humanity. And of course, the complete Kwid comes equipped with an 800cc inline 3-cylinder engine. Meanwhile, the CLK GTR comes packed with the M120 V12, the 6.9 liter variant, of course naturally aspirated in all guises, and of course with race car pedigree all over. And of course, these two being the most utmost opposites of all time, you would not expect any complete proper resemblances, right? You would be wrong, because I myself did not know this, even though this very Kwid is in fact my very own Kwid, which we've had ever since 2017, and I only recently got my license and I started to drive. And of course, I just discovered this just a couple of days ago, where when pushed to the limit, the complete mid-range of the RPMs of the Kwid very much properly generate an exact sound similar to that a CLK GTR Strassen version properly makes. Of course, aside of the complete gearbox sound, where of course the complete CLK GTR comes with straight cut gears, meanwhile these are basic helical gears, but nevertheless the complete engine sound is very much on point. It may not be as loud, but nevertheless the complete resemblance is uncanny, but it is present, as you will see right now. And well guys, as I said, that is definitely a very big part of a complete similarity, but of course the complete proper opposites of the spectrum that they both are. I mean, you would not at all expect this. And of course, a huge complete notification going out to all Kwid owners out there. And of course, my Kwid comes packed with the 800cc engine, not the 1 liter, which I'm not sure if it sounds any more similar. But nevertheless, to all Kwid owners out there, just push your car to the limit and you will definitely enjoy it. And to all the car guys out there, and especially the Indians, meaning for the fact that this very car has literally been right under our noses for all this time, and we literally did not even see it. I myself didn't even see it, even though I've been sitting in this very car and properly being taking rides in it all the way from 2017. I didn't notice it, mainly because my mom never boots it. But nevertheless, here it is guys, the Kwid and the CLK GTR Strassen version, the most opposites on the car spectrum, actually sound similar on the scale. And of course, one may have a higher RPM, but nevertheless they have their own pros and cons. Once a complete thoroughbred race car meant for the track without any complete proper fuel efficiency or any boot space. Meanwhile, the Kwid is one of the most fuel efficient cars you will ever own, comes packed with a complete very decent amount of boot space, and of course front engine, front wheel drive, 5-speed manual, and well, that's about as much as you could get with a Renault Kwid. But nevertheless, you still do get the amount of fun, or it at least orchestrates a similar complete feel as to what you would get from a complete CLK GTR Strassen version. But of course, it's not the same, because of course in the CLK GTR, as you would have seen in the clip, you legit get 3 pedals and paddle shifters on its own, which on its own is one of the most mind-boggling combos of all time. Yet here is the Renault Kwid, which legit sounds for the better part similar to that of the CLK GTR. And of course guys, I've said it once and I'll say it again, Kwid owners beware. You can have even more fun with your car, way more fun than you would have ever thought of in your wildest dreams, with the fact that the complete inline 3-cylinder engine generates such a glorious soundtrack. And I legit don't know what Renault did to the complete 3-cylinder engine, an 800cc petrol engine, and keep that complete factor in mind, and it sounds as glorious as it does. It may not have a complete higher pitch like a complete proper NA V12, and of course obviously on its own it's a proper 3-cylinder petrol engine, but nevertheless the sound is very much on point through the complete mid-range of the RPMs. But nevertheless guys, this complete proper debacle made me fall in love with my Kwid way more than I did previously on. And of course, especially when properly completely hitched to a 5-speed manual gearbox, you've got yourself a proper visceral driving experience. And on top of that, this thing weighs in at a curb weight of just over 705 kilograms, which on its own is basically making it a complete underpowered and of course a proper underpowered Lotus on its own. And although it does have the complete lightweight ethos to it, it is nevertheless a proper fuel efficient hatchback with 5 seats, 280 liters of boot space, and a complete front engine and front wheel drive layout. But of course, to hell with all this information, when the complete factor of this sounding similar, or for the better part similar to that of a complete CLK GTR Strassen version, properly pops into the equation, and well, this completely changes the complete ethos of the car and properly makes it a proper pure driver's car on its own. And of course, that is my opinion. But nevertheless, once again, Kwid owners beware. You can have more fun with your complete Kwid, seeing as though that it completely sounds alike or properly similar to that of a CLK GTR Strassen version. And well, what do you guys think? Comment below. And well, thanks for watching guys. Remember to that sub button and click the bell to ensure you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching guys. See ya.